Hello everyone, it's Farkit here. And in this video, I'm going to show you the problem with tree houses, alpine tree houses, and tree platforms. And if you've been watching my content for some time, you'll know that I don't like them and I don't build them. And there's a good reason why. It's because after day 7, a mutant spawns called the Armsy, and he can take trees down with a single hit, which means your tree house and everything in it will fall down and explode, and you'll lose whatever you had in it. There's quickly something I didn't know. If a tree's got a cut in it, you can't place a blueprint on it. Didn't even know that. As you can see, he just takes him down with one hit. And if we switch building destruction to off, it doesn't matter, he can still take it down. And there goes my treehouse. Now there is a glitch that used to happen, I don't know if it still works. You hit that once, so it looks like this one works. You can't take it down. But you'll have to do that every time you save and exit. And he can actually reach that. So even with building destruction mode off, he can still destroy it. He just can't take down the tree. I don't know if that's a glitch if you hit the tree, but yeah, it's there. And there we go, he took it down without the tree. Now, of course, if you take him out before he gets there, you should be fine. Though I'm not just going to tell you to outright not build them, because it's up to the individual. You might like them, and I'm just going to show you ways that you can protect them. Now, the worst way you can do to protect them, because it doesn't do anything, is to build a rock wall directly around the tree, like a reinforcement. Now, I like this idea. This should work, though if you know how the mechanics work, enemies can hit through walls. So I built it all the way around the tree, as up as high as it can go. Let's see if this works. And that's a no. I don't know what's going to happen to the tree now that's encased. Didn't take out the walls. Now I'm going to show you what their range actually is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place drying racks all along the sides, with them being a little further back each time, because their hits are going to come through. I'm going to show you how far they can actually come through. This is a thing you need to know too. Don't build things too close to the walls. Actually, I got a better idea, because you can place blueprints inside each other. Just got to place multiple ones like this. There we go. And then I'll go out and spawn one of our friendly local hood Armsies. Oh, there he is. Okay, here we go. So that's the range he's got. So don't place anything closer than that to the wall. God, I'm going off topic. But there's a reason I'm showing you this. So based on that distance, what you can do is build a wall around it, but keep the wall quite far away from the tree itself. But as you can see, it's getting to a point where it's just too expensive to be able to protect a treehouse. This is why I made a video on a custom treehouse using the big trees, because you can turn building destruction mode off and you won't be able to reach it. So like that. And what you can do, just leave a little gap so you can get in and out. I made that gap too small because I'm too fat. It's best to build one layer, then check it. Yeah, I can fit through there. No dramas. Cannibals shouldn't be able to fit through there, but you never know. So with that in mind, I'm just using a tree platform for this one. Spawn an Armsy. Okay. Run in here. And then he won't be able to reach it. They will be able to destroy it. So if you really want to get around it, you just turn off building destruction. Then you can't get to it. But this is really expensive, isn't it? I'll show you a cheaper way that may work. What you can try and do is just build one layer of rock wall. This may work, but there's a chance he could glitch over it or use the terrain as a ramp to get to you. So like here, it's quite high. He might be able to glitch over and end up in there. We'll try that out. Okay, seems to be blocking him. But he can always take out this rock wall. This works best on a flat surface. You can get away with just one wall. Though it should buy you enough time to actually take him out. So you could sit here and just keep shooting him. I'm not going to guarantee that. Rock walls are pretty tough though. Maybe not. Oh well, you could just always lead him away from the base. That's just an insurance policy. Just whether that insurance will pay off, there's another thing. That's a different question. The next way is based on my old prison trap idea, is that you just use wood targets. and you place them around, but you make sure they're in reverse. And this is especially one that only works on a very flat surface. And there's always a chance he can glitch up on top. Now, targets aren't that expensive to build. 1 log, 4 sticks. Though they used to cost blue paint. They don't cost blue paint anymore, so they become a lot cheaper. So you place it in reverse. Otherwise, you place it the other way, it's going to work like a ramp and you'll be able to get in, but he won't be able to get out. So, like that. So if we try this, Armsies can't destroy the targets. The only thing that can destroy the targets are the worm. Building destruction mode's on, and he can't destroy them. When he's doing that triple attack is the time that he's most likely to glitch over it. See, no damage whatsoever. Good things are hard to kill on hard survival. I'm out of arrows. And there we go, he glitched over it. Oh, tree, what are you doing? You just kicked that log at me. Special attack, kick log. So there you go. There's some ways to defend it. Though, at the end of the day, you won't ever catch me building a treehouse. They're just too risky to build. Unless you can stay on top of hitting the tree every time you save an exit to make it invulnerable, that will work. Though I'm just testing out what the fireman will do to see if he can, damn, Armsy. Caught him on fire. I don't know if they can set the trees on fire when there's a building attached to them. Catches on fire, then it goes out. There's some more firemen. Get out of the base. You're not supposed to be up here. That's a lot of fire damage. So it looks like when there's a treehouse on it, it becomes invulnerable to fire. Yeah, that thing ain't burning down. God, firemen are great, eh? They're very effective at taking out their own guys. Oh, wow. Firemen are great for taking out the worm. What if you could recruit them to your team? Now, nothing can stop the worm from destroying them. You just got to keep him away from your base. Because otherwise, he's just going to roll in and just smash everything. Flying attack. Got both of them. Even the targets, they can be destroyed. So they are not safe. All the worm abilities it has can destroy the trees, so... And just about everything else you've got. Though he can destroy pretty much everything. If you've got tree bridges linked on those houses, all those tree bridges are going to go as well. Just about nothing's safe from the worm. So there you go. I can't recommend building tree houses. There's no way to really keep them safe. Now, I did have an idea for tree reinforcement, a building that they should consider adding. And this is just a mock-up of what it could look like. Something like this. So it actually makes the tree a structure that needs damage to take it down. I thought something like this would be good. Obviously, this is too excessive, the amount of logs and that. But you can't place single logs as roofs. You can, but it's really tricky. So yeah, that was just a quick concept. It's actually quite hard to do that as it is. That won't protect it. It won't make it any stronger though. Hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. Or maybe something like this. Just a structural reinforcement sort of thing. That's just a custom foundation. Though that won't do anything either. That probably looks a little bit more cleaner. I think it'd be great for the developers to add something like this, and that way tree houses will be a bit more viable, though they might not be able to do it. I don't know. Anyway, that's where I stand on tree houses. I don't recommend them. The amount of resources you'll need to do to protect them, it's just not worth it. And Armsies don't need to be near you to attack trees. They'll sometimes randomly do it. If they get under your tree, it's a good chance they'll take them down. You could always lead them away and kill them, or make sure they just don't reach it. Though I'm just not the type of person to take that risk. Though as I always say, it is up to the individual. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Cheers.